Hi everybody, welcome back to FRAG-MENTAL. I am joined, I'm really milking Stephen though. If you've seen a few of my videos, he might have been on a few because we've had some time together.
They're going to get sick of my face, I think, but...
Mate. No, I'm going to have to get sick of your face. So, what we're going to do in this video is I've got all the fragrances from Byron Parfums, which I've been really impressed with, including the two newest ones, the Chronic and Oud Bourbon. And I was just interested, while I've got Steve here, to see what his first impressions of these fragrances are, because he has never in his life smelled any of them. So this is a first impressions, and we'll find out after the intro. Stay tuned to FM. Okay, so welcome back. We're going to be going through 5 fragrances. Steve's going to give us his opinion. We're going to get right into it. And we're going to start off with 0.9. Okay. Let's spray them away.
So, while Chris is doing that, I've never tried any of Byron, so you can treat me like an average Joe person, which I am. So, you know, if you're used to, kind of like me, designer stuff that's fairly standard and run-of-the-mill that you'll find in a department store.
And I just want to say, you've never smelled any of these before. I think you're going to be in for a bit of a treat. In my opinion. You don't not to swear, you don't have to. If you don't like any, please be completely honest.
That's really nice and well blended. But it's not, if I tried it in store, I wouldn't get excited by that. That's not one, that's just not my type of scent that I would get excited by.
I get you.
I'm guessing by how much you've used that it's not one of your favourites.
No, I really like it. I've got, you know, the thing is with doing the channel is I've got a new fragrance almost every day to test. So if you ever see any of my fragrances that I say are really nice and the bottles are still full, unfortunately, the sad life of a YouTuber, I don't get a chance to wear them as often as I would like because I've got to test and try new fragrances all the time. I do really like it.
It's kind of it's sweet, fresh, but not like a. Not like an Invictus or anything. What's in there? So
this is a big almond fragrance.
Yeah. Now you've said that. That's really obvious.
So it's like similar to Parfums Marley's Pegasus. So it's creamy and almondy, and not much more to it other than that. But this one on skin lasts really well. Gives you this pleasant kind of creamy almond scent all day.
It's not sexy though, is it? Is it? And
now I'll say that out of the Byrons, my wife didn't particularly like this one as much as.
It's nice. It's nice. Like that almond gives it a nice clean smoothness. It's not a.
The longer I've owned this for, the more it's grown on. I really enjoy it.
I think it's the sort of note that it's not. Not every woman's going to go crazy for it, but some women will. I can imagine if they like that sort of almond type, they're going to go crazy
and
for it.
It's quite I don't know if you're getting that off the paper, but it's quite a thick type of fragrance. I wouldn't ever describe it as thin and sweet.
I wouldn't say it's thin, but from the paper it's not really thick and heavy either.
Yeah. Okay.
So, that's perfectly nice. I think it's much.
All right. You may have heard a little bit about this this baby, Mula Mula.
I've never smelt this. I'm such a noob. On Instagram, this gets so much love.
That's why I thought we'd give you the opportunity to, because these aren't easy to get hold of in the UK. You can buy them off Byron's website, but they're not in department stores. There isn't a UK-based site.
The prices, if you're new to Byron, how much are these?
Oh God, you're testing me now. They for these 100 mils, they're definitely over £100.
Okay.
Maybe something like 150, something like that.
I feel like I should have liked that one a lot more then. Oh yeah.
So you say what you think, and then I'll have a sip of beer.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
I'm sort of getting ahead of us, but I know you're wearing another one of these, and I prefer the one that you're wearing to this. But we'll get to that.
Yep.
Oh, that's nicer the more I smell it.
And again, even nicer on skin.
What I like about that is it's just really manly, but not like crude manly. I just imagine a really cool guy wearing that. Successful
that's
ladies,
really,
kind of. I get that.
It's really interesting because you say really manly. This is my wife's favourite. Not just of Byron, but of a lot of the fragrances that I've ended up with recently. This is one that she's gravitated towards and she loves wearing. So, and off her, it's really feminine and really nice. But on the bloke, it's manly as well. It goes both ways.
But the reason I think it's manly is because it's sort of quite soft and floral. You need to be manly to wear it. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if you're wearing that,
like Dupe and like Jean-Paul Gaultier Lamal, they kind of.
You're an assertive, strong guy. You're not, you know.
You're bold enough to wear a sweeter fragrance.
You'll make your own statement. You're not gonna. That's kind of what I get from it.
That's what in my first impressions video a few months back. It's exactly what I said about these fragrances.
And that's I don't remember seeing that. So that was a plan.
The sea behind me.
Oh
yeah.
That's what I would say about that. Yeah, if you smell it kind of in isolation, it's not like a really dirty, manly smell, but I imagine a really manly guy wearing it because they're just really confident that they can get away with it and they don't care what people think. They're like assertive, taking ownership.
Let's make this fun. Let's get some ratings for these fragrances, just so people get an idea of what you think. So bear in mind, it is just first impressions. It is off paper, so it's not the truest reflection, but just for a bit of fun. 0.9. What would you rate that?
Good smooth scent. So if I was as a quality scent, you can smell the quality, but it's just not really my cup of tea. So I'd give that like I think 7 feels too harsh because it's so well blended. So probably a 7.5.
Okay.
Purely because it's not mine. This is really nice. Yeah.
Come back to them all again just to give you.
Yeah. But that's up there, like 8.5, 9. I might come back to that as well.
Alright, okay, so Mula Mula's getting some love. Okay. Next one is Pirates. Ooh. Strong.
It's really nice, but there's a touch of familiarity, like retro familiarity with it.
Ah, okay.
I couldn't tell you what. It's really nice, but I can't. It's just, and it's not the sort of howdy talking retro that I've mentioned in my video channels before. It's not that. It's just.
So with this one, we're talking white florals.
Okay.
Tuberose and jasmine, which have a really indolic nature, and that just means, I think, that they have this kind of almost like a potent creaminess to them, a sweet potent creaminess.
I would say that's
almost
a lot more feminine than that. That's most feminine.
That is a common thing with Pirates, but then that has that effect of, because it's more feminine, a bloke wears it and you're more overtly confident because you're wearing a sweeter, slightly more floral fragrance. So we've got some musks as well as those florals and a big note of pear.
Pear.
I knew as soon as I said pear.
As soon as you said it,
I knew.
Yeah, that's as soon as you say it.
Yeah, I
pear, definitely.
I prefer that to Mula Mula.
Really?
Yeah, and it's an absolute beast.
I think I prefer Mula Mula.
Yeah, I love them both, but I do really enjoy Pirates.
Yeah, so far I would say that in order of preference.
Yeah. Okay, and what I also love about what Byron have done so far with the 5 fragrances they released is how different they all are. They are markedly different from one scent to the next.
Yeah, totally.
So let's get into the new ones. This is the one I'm wearing today, the Chronic.
So I've already had a whiff of this from Chris.
I've already had a compliment from Steve.
I did say, I asked him what he's wearing and it smelled good.
And you think when we talk about compliments we're lying?
Yeah. There you go.
It's not.
It was
a real compliment.
Here we go. See, what's really funny is that just smells like you now. Like,
okay.
See, I'm always gonna think of you now whenever I smell this.
Yeah.
That is my favourite so far.
It's pretty amazing, isn't it?
Again, it's not as floral as these.
Yeah.
But it is really. Is there like a sweet fruit in there? What's in there?
Right. Okay. So I've only just got this.
Sorry, I'm testing you now,
testing me on the notes.
Do you want to remind yourself?
So it's a sandalwood heavy scent. So it's a sweet sandalwood scent, and it's got a really addictive nature to it. Now,
That's really good.
It's called the Chronic, and there's a I think it's a Dr. Dre album.
Yeah.
It's called
Chronic
The
2001. Yeah. Big fan.
Which and in that album he's referring to the Chronic as weed.
Yeah.
Basically cannabis. There is not a cannabis note in here. It doesn't smell of cannabis in any way.
Sure.
I believe that it has that name because it has that addictive quality.
It is really
pleasant
addictive.
quality.
It's just really, again, manly but different manly.
It's sweet, it's creamy, but it's got a complexity to it as well.
It's really lame, but it's really cool. Like, as in, not as in, like, as a cool dude. How sort of British I sound there, but you rock this well. I've got to say.
Thanks, mate.
This suits you, man. Yeah.
I think
that's really nice.
And super versatile. I think pretty much any time of year.
What does your wife think of this?
She really liked it.
Yeah,
she really liked it.
I mean, I like it. I'm falling for you as we sit here.
Oh, wow.
That is a good scent. I mean, that's definitely my favourite.
Yeah.
So far.
Yeah, it's it almost feels simple, but I know I said complex, but it's not a complex that makes you think what is in this. Wow, I don't know whether I like it or not. It's a complexity that you know it's high quality ingredients, and it's a really well blended, really well thought out fragrance. But it's very easy to wear. It's really sweet. It's really creamy.
I really like that.
That's good, isn't it?
I'm wanting that. I'm just going to have to distract Chris later and sort of slip it in the bag.
Sometimes we review fragrances or we talk about fragrances and we're a bit lukewarm on the review.
No, I'm
you
not
smell something
lukewarm.
like this and you're like, yes, this is what it's about.
And it's really distinctive.
Byron are doing something right, aren't they?
God, really like that one. I'm pushing that one forward because that is definitely the one.
We didn't do the Pirates rating. What would you give Pirates?
Can't remember that one now.
Musky, florals, pear.
Very solid 8. I'm trying
solid
to...
8?
Yeah.
Okay. So so far we've got a 7.5 for 0.9. We've got a 9.5. Did you say?
I think it was about a 9, wasn't it?
Yeah, about a 9 for Mula Mula.
Yeah.
Yep. And a solid 8 for Pirates. And what we're going for the Chronic?
That's up there. It's either 9.5 or 10. God, I really like that. Can you give a fragrance 10?
Of course you can. Of course you can.
I'm giving that a 10.
Yeah.
That is good. God, I'm going to need to start siphoning money away to buy that now. I'll tell the wife it's on offer at TK Maxx or something.
I'll give you a little decant, mate. As payment for this video.
They're all so different, aren't they?
Yeah.
There's a certain familiarity with that one as well. It's almost like they've sort of got some familiar notes, but just done them really well.
Yeah. It's a good description, actually. Yeah. So obviously, this is called Oud Bourbon. Obviously, there's some oud. I don't think there is a boozy or bourbon note in it, but you do get that accord. There is a nice little kind of bourbon booziness to it. Whether it's just influenced by the name, I'm not sure, but I feel like I get that from it.
I get that. I was trying to note.
Not as sweet as the Chronic, is it? This one?
No. Yeah. There is a
leather.
Yeah.
Slightly sharp leather note.
There's a slight powderiness to it, but not talky. I would never, no, definitely not talky.
You're Mr. Talky.
Yeah, I am Mr. Talky, yeah. It's a bit of an ongoing joke on my channel, but that's nice, but the trouble is they all fade in significance compared to that one, to be honest.
So, first impressions rating of Oud Bourbon?
Doesn't seem as strong as the others.
Okay. I wore this one yesterday, actually, and I got good performance off it.
It's hard to rate that one. It's, again, a solid 8.
Solid 8?
It just doesn't excite me, I think.
Do you want to quickly confirm your rating by smelling each strip? Just a quick few seconds on each one, just to say. So this was 7.5.
So that's really nice, really smooth. If you like that sort of almond note, I think it'll be a winner. But if you're not like me...
7.5 still?
7.5, yeah.
Mula Mula?
This is good. Coming back to it from that is better than that.
Really?
Yeah.
You prefer Mula Mula to...
No, better than that.
Oud Bourbon, yeah. Okay.
That's a 9.
A 9 for Mula Mula. Good rating. Pirates?
Uh, 7.5, 8. again, it's like the scent and then the quality. I can smell how well it's blended.
Out of all of them, this leans the most feminine, I would say. But I've really enjoyed wearing it.
Yeah, definitely the most feminine.
Because it's quite floral, but if you like florals, musks, white florals in particular.
Definitely the most feminine.
The Chronic.
Really like that one. That's a straight 10.
Straight 10. No messing around.
And that is it's like a 8.5.
Yeah, it's really good. I really enjoy it. If I hadn't have smelled this, I would have been raving about this as the new release from Byron. Yeah. It's really good. But because I've got this one as well, I'm raving about this one even more.
That is good.
This is definitely like you, this is my favourite of the whole line.
Yeah,
the
totally.
And I think it's such an easy, lovely, sweet, pleasing smell that never gets cloying. I think it's going to be a good seller for Byron.
Nice, really solid. Chris rocks it well.
Yeah. I can't remember the price off the top of my head. I will do my research and I will pop that up on the video so you can see the price. These bottles now just come in 50ml. You'll see the price on screen. You can buy these from Byron's website. I believe that they would be shipping from France if you do that. They do have an Etsy shop which you can use in the UK as well to purchase these from. Samples are available as well on the Etsy shop and the website. If you're in the States, then I know that Door Perfumes and Crystal Fragrance do carry these, so you can purchase those from those shops if you're in the States. I mean, it's clear that the Chronic is a winner for you. Totally. I would agree. It's my favourite. I love them all, but it is definitely my favourite from the line. I'm really proud and privileged to have these in my collection. So I must say, I do need to say Byron did send me these, so thank you for sending me these fragrances. I do really treasure these, and so does my wife in my collection. And I'm going to have to watch out that this guy isn't going to be nicking that on the way home. Yeah. So let's bring the video to a close. I just wanted to bring you a bit of information on Byron and Steve's first impression. So thanks for helping me out.
No worries. No, thank you. I appreciate that.
Enjoyed the little banter video.
Yeah, no, thank you. Yeah, no, it was good. Yeah, if you're a layperson like me, never smell these, they're definitely good. You can smell the quality. That one's the best.
The Chronic is really good. If you've tried any of these guys, leave some comments down below. Let me know what you think. If you tried the new ones, how do they compare to the original 3? Whichever ones of these that you've tried, just let me know which ones are your favourite. I'd love to hear from you. And also it's useful for people watching the video to get everyone's opinion. So it isn't just mine or Steve's, it's everyone that's contributing to the comments in the video. So please do that if you've got time. So thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. It's been fun.
Thanks for watching. Do check out Byron. Try some. I always say sample. Try some samples if you can get your hands on samples. And all that's left to say is keep tuning into FM and
keep smelling good. Cool.
Okay.
Is that right? Not too long on my little ad lib there. So.
No, it's fine. It doesn't matter, does it? No one gives a shit.